Hello Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. And today I'm getting a little bit of brand new animes out of my system because, you know, since all the other stuff has dropped recently, there really isn't all that much anime that is sitting around all that much anymore. So let's jump into some of the new stuff. And recently I picked up anime, or at least I just watched like the first episode of anime called Food Wars. And really, from what I've seen though, it's not really a bad anime. The animation is really good. In terms of like a production beginning of what an anime is, even though technically like way more of like the art was way more directed towards like how the food affects people, which oddly enough, like it affecting people like highly very sexually. That's something that is happening a lot in most of the animes that have been dropping recently. Because for this anime specifically, it's like whenever people like, or at least like they've been, for this anime, it goes into like whenever they give food to women, there's always like whenever they like smell the aroma of food, it's like women just get like, and they get like they get the arousal face, meaning like that, like their cheeks get all red and shit, and like they start like visualizing like how the food actually affects them, because it's like the main character Soma, he gives this one girl some calamari dipped in like coated in peanut butter, and because of that she like imagines like she's like wrestling with like this gigantic like squid and shit. Now I'm not about to really get into that, but you know, gigantic squid, Japanese girl, you can kind of understand where that shit is going. But going on from that though, it's like later on in the episode, it's like the biggest thing that really gets into this anime is that like you do honestly see that our main character, he does have like the average main character traits, such as like he's responsible, he can beat out his father who is a better fucking cook than him, and also he has to go to culinary school, you know, go in through all these trials and tribulations to become a better chef. And the craziest thing about this anime, which really did honestly strike me as odd, is the fact that I like is that this is one of the first animes which does show off like a good relationship between like the father and son as being somewhat of equals in terms of the series. And how it starts off, you actually think that like the father would actually be way more integral to this episode, or he will be doing way more. But in terms of like what this anime is like his father's like in the background, or at least for like the first episode anyway. It's like his father isn't talking to like the landlord lady who wants to build a hotel there, which is odd because I don't know why the 15-year-old son is talking to her and not the 38-year-old father who owns the fucking business. I don't know why that's happening. And also getting into like the end of this episode, even though necessarily is that like Soma, he does actually like cut a deal with like the evil like landlady, or at least like the I forget what you fucking call it, but like she's trying to like get them to sell the business and turn it into a 5-star hotel and shit, because she thinks that just because they're like a sidewalk business and shit is like that they're not worthy of being like a modern day restaurant, because unless it's like a 5-star gourmet place and shit. And pretty much like he proves her wrong, because like she sends her goons to like fuck up all their shit and fuck their sign up, and because that, you know, he like uses his powers of cooking to give her a fucking orgasm and like give like her 3 male guards like orgasms as well, and then they all pass the fuck out, and then like he saves the business. And because of that, it goes off with his father basically saying like, look, yeah, thank you for saving the store and all that shit, but I'm about to close it down for a good like 3 years. I'm about to go hang out with my friends. I'm about to go like state hopping. Yeah, man, you have fun at this culinary school, because even though you good, you still need that shit. And he pretty much like fucks off to wherever the fuck he's going, and then that's kind of how this anime goes. I mean, like really, I know that I'm pretty much like summarizing a lot here, but really, really, when I look at this anime, it's like I feel as though it's like it will be a really good anime, but at the same time, as though it's like you look at it and it's like, well, there are some things in here that kind of seem a bit odd, you know, like all the sexuality and like the whole like giving like the 15-year-old like a little bit too much fucking responsibility, but at the same time though, it does kind of like get its point across. You do actually feel for the main character, and also you do like his struggles, and they do make these cooking segments. They look really fucking awesome. So yeah, I do recommend this anime, and I will be reviewing it. Sorry that this shit is late. I really got to get past like this whole late reviewing thing. But yeah, I'm about to jump, baby. I'm about to jump this shit like right now and throw all that shit out there. So yeah, tell me what you think about this anime. Tell me down there in the comment section. I'll catch you on the next John Graves show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.